So great. Oh, look with the light. You're so official. So we're having a heart attack. We're just gonna get a wig now. So
Just a little bit.
I feel so scared. Jasmine, you killed it from Hair Vibes. I have on a hat and a hat, but everything's fine. I have a hat. I have a sew-in on. I have a hat on a hat. How wiggy do we look? Ooh. Yeah, me too.
Is this a vlog? Is this gonna be on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah, girl. You're
Oh
on
my
the vlog.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Jazz.
There you go. She's Jazz. And this is me with a wig. Is it giving wig or is it giving sewing? Sewing we can do. I'm in Carmi's car, but I got a wig and I feel pretty good about it. So call me Wig Claudia now. Don't do that. Don't call me that. Because really it's a weird thing to be saying because it feels just like a sew-in, you know? But yeah, it's crazy. I can't scratch my scalp though, so still trying to get used to that. But I guess we'll just, you know, oil my real scalp. And I had to unstrap it though. It was so tight and I'm about to be on a plane and I thought it would be weird if I didn't have it on. And then all of a sudden I have long hair when I get to Ireland tomorrow, which is a whole nother conversation we'll get into. I downloaded TikTok. Don't really understand it. Don't really want to use it. Just want to post on it. I'm not sure if that will work, but we're going to give it a go. I packed this morning after I had practice. We had practice from 5:30 to 8:30. Came home, I packed, went and got my wig installed. I thought we were just going to be able to do a ponytail, but she like braided it down. So now I can't just wear like a ponytail if I decide I'm not really feeling this. It like turns into a hole. Gotta unbraid it, gotta wash it. More than I was expecting, but probably for the better, considering I guess you don't want your wig just on top of a ponytail. I'm not sure why I thought that was gonna work, but here we are anyway. Then I went and got my nails done, Bree did a good job. So just did with nude. I was gonna do a design this time. We do a design, then we do some planes, and this was our time to do a design. But I was like, Bree, too much change with switching to the wig life. So let's do something like very casual. That way I can deal with one thing at a time. I'm going home, going to finish getting ready, packing, and then I'm gonna head to the airport. My plan was to Uber, but I think I might drive there. We're gonna see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drive and then just park at the airport. That way I don't like to rush, and taking Ubers always just feels so rushed. I was able to check in before, so I don't have to worry about going to American at the domestic terminal, and then it's just such a mess. So I'm going international, so it'll be super quick to get through. I haven't flown American Airlines in 4 years, maybe. The last time I flew, we went to Curacao, and it was just such a mess because it was COVID, and so the lines were super long with people turning in all their documentation, and we missed checking our bags by 1 minute, and so we had to take the next flight to North Carolina because, of course, we went from Atlanta to North Carolina to get to Curacao. Questionable, but that's the last time. So I hadn't updated my name on my American Airlines list, and so I don't have any status. Very first world problems. But because of this, I had to pay to upgrade my seat because the school is paying for us all to go, which is awesome, but it was like a bunch of middle seats. And however, that sounds like a blast for 9 hours. Hard pass, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I was able to get all that fixed. So now, we're just gonna head there. We're gonna see what American Airlines domestic main operations is like. I'm sure it will be riveting. I've seen a lot of videos online with people talking about it, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. But it should be a good time. I'm excited. I've never been to Ireland before. Did I say I was going? We're going to Ireland. Georgia Tech's playing FSU, so go Jackets. Always. It's always go Jackets. It's never anything else. You see what's up. Yeah, but we're going to Ireland. It's cold. It's rainy right now, so that's going to be exciting. I'm sure what I've packed is a mess. I've got like some sweatshirts and some long sleeve stuff, but I don't know. I'm hopeful that I've packed enough stuff to be warm, but not be hot. You know, it's such a mess. Excited are you to be in Ireland?
Super excited.
Wow. Oh, scandal. Yourself. Don't let them bully you.
That's what I have. Fear.
I don't know why we say it's bullying. No, it's not. It doesn't give bullying.
It's harmless.
How are we? Having a good time so far?
There it is. We did it. Oh, look. Oh, is this happening?
Cheers.
Cheers. Very macaroon of us.
Yeah, I love coffee.
The lemon's actually very good. It's been a little bit. Life has gotten crazy. We had Gold Rush Camp, which basically took it out of me completely. And then we went to Ireland. There will be clips of that in this video because my life's basically been non-existent, if I'm honest. We are at 196 followers, so we're just building a community. I'm making chicken. There's no recipe, we're just winging it over here, so that was oregano. Yeah, and I'm so excited, and we're back at work. We got back on Sunday at like 4. It's like 6 hours ahead, so actually it wasn't really that bad. What do you call it? Time change? Whatever. It wasn't bad. So got home at like 4, was able to kind of pull my life together and get ready to go back to work on Monday. And so yeah, that's what's been going on. You guys, I downloaded TikTok. You know, I was super against it because, you know, people taking over your data. But I figure at this point, everyone has my data. So, you know, so I might as well enjoy myself. So I have 3 full followers over there. It's like comical. I will say TikTok seems to be like a little more enjoyable. I think I'm gonna spend my time on that one instead of Instagram. Just because, if I'm honest, Instagram feels like a little, you have to be like very put together on Instagram, it feels like, and I don't know. I just want to like enjoy content and enjoy like doing something that's fun and not have the extra pressure of like everything being perfect. And does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. But anywho, things that are happening this week. One, we gotta get under control this weight. I weighed 155 pounds, and like if that's your ministry and you're like, oh Claudia, that's not too bad, then like shout out to you, right? But really, I'm 5'2". I'm like a little tiny person, and I think I'm supposed to be closer to like the, I don't know, like 135 range. I don't know. My doctor's talking to me about it. He's like, hey, you know, you're trending up. And I'm like, we got it. Thanks, bro. Anyway. It is Saturday, September something, and I am headed to Kroger before my child wakes up because we don't have any milk. But if I'm honest, we don't really have any food. There's like chicken, but there's no milk, there's no sides, there's like only asparagus, which he's not gonna eat, and so gonna try to make something work with that. It is 8:51. We have washed the dog, which you would have seen. Roxanne likes to air dry now. She's 11, so blow drying, she's just not into it, so we don't stress ourselves out with trying to make her do it. Yeah, so we've done that. We've started a load of laundry. We're just like getting our lives back together. I told you guys in an earlier vlog that in like going through, I guess you'd say like stages of depression. I didn't know that's what it was, but so I had been kind of out of my like rhythm of how life kind of moves, but we're getting back into the swing of things, which is super positive. So that means getting up and getting things done before we have our first official home game of the season. We are playing Georgia State for the first time in the history of history, so that should be very exciting. It is a night game, which is going to be super great. The girls are going to do a great job. This week has been absolutely nuts, especially because, as you all will know from earlier in the vlog, we were in Ireland last week, so we lost a week of practice. But they are doing such a great job. Sorry if I sound like nasally. I'm almost certain that I am getting sick. I'm pretty sure, but we're all just pretending that we're not sick. And so that's great. Oh, wow. They paved this road. Listen, you guys, when I say that this has been the most, like the craziest parking lot, Atlanta, for as high as my taxes are, the potholes, what are we doing? Once we get in the grocery store, I'm sure Ash will be awake by the time I get back home. So we'll play with him. We'll put the groceries away. And then we'll have to start editing and putting this vlog together. I am really trying to like figure out how do I say this? Deciding you want to do content and then actually starting the content is like so exciting. But then once you start, it's just so easy to get wrapped up in like the numbers and like what are you supposed to be doing, and is what I'm doing good enough, and people aren't watching and people aren't liking, so then you like so easily get caught up in like doing what other people are doing, and then you're like, well, that's not really who I am. And so it's such a mixture of like, be yourself, don't be yourself, be authentic, but niche down, but you don't feel like you're a niche person, and like there's so many sides of you, but then the internet's like, well, they don't want to see that many sides of you anyway. So trying to get out of my head and figure that out. I'm on TikTok, which has kind of been fun, sort of. I've got like 8 followers over there. I haven't told anybody for real. It's just something I wanted to try and play around with. And so that's been interesting to see how that kind of goes. I think I just want that to be kind of fun. Instagram just feels like you know, that girl in school who's like sort of your friend, but like she's also sort of bitchy, and like y'all know y'all don't really like each other, but y'all pretend to be friends anyway. That's how Instagram feels to me. Like, she won't show your stuff to people you actually know to help, like, just so that y'all can actually just be friends. Like, past content creation, she's just not showing your actual friends your stuff. And then the people she is showing it to, it's like the weird dude, like, that you don't know from Saudi Arabia who, like, likes your stuff at 4 a.m. It's, like, very weird how they're, like, casting all of the stuff around. So, Instagram is just kind of like what it is. Oh, there she is. Hey!